Today I'll be showing you how to create this glamorous gold glitter half-cut crease. I just hit 100 subscribers, so I wanted to do something bold to celebrate. I'll be Frankensteining together shades from a few different palettes, and you should feel free to use whatever dupes you have on hand too. After priming and setting the eye, I'm first sweeping a matte light brown all over the crease and blending it up towards the brow as my transition shade. I'm also bringing this shade all along the lower lash line. Next, I'm packing a matte, dark coffee brown onto the outer corner. Using what's left over on my brush, I'm slowly building up that shade along the crease. You really want to take your time here, because if you go in with too much product, you'll have trouble blending it out. Switching back to the brush I used for my transition shade, I'm marrying those two shades. Concentrating on the base of your lashes, smudge the dark brown all along the lower lash line. Blend the edges into the transition shade. Next, I'm using just the teensy tiniest amounts of black to define the outer V and crease. Keep your eye shape in mind. You want to see this shade peeking through when your eyes are open. As usual, make sure you give everything a good blend. I'm also using the black to lightly define the outer corner of the lower lash line. And blend, always blend. Line the waterline with a dark brown eyeliner. Next, I'm highlighting the brow bone with a matte white. When there's barely any product left on the brush, I like to quickly go back and make sure that there aren't any harsh edges. Now, usually I would cut the crease here with concealer, but because I'm going to be using a liquid eyeshadow for that, I'm first packing down a metallic gold eyeshadow in a similar shade as a base. Since liquid eyeshadows can be a little sheer, this is going to help us achieve an even coverage. Then I'm cutting the crease with the glittery liquid eyeshadow. I'm taking it up a bit higher than my natural crease. This will make the eyes look bigger, as well as prevent any transferring along the fold of my eye. Next, I'm highlighting the inner corner with that same gold eyeshadow that was used as a base. Finally, I'm beginning my wing by drawing a thin line towards the tail of my brow, following the angle of my lower lash line. Then, starting not quite at the tip to keep the point nice and sharp, start to connect your wing to the upper lash line. Beginning in the inner corner, draw a thin line right along the base of your lashes. Slowly thicken this line as you connect it to the rest of your wing. And that's it! Finish off the look with your lashes and you're done! This is how it looks with just mascara, which is usually all I use, but we're celebrating today, so I wanted to go all out with some falsies. Thank you all so much for your support, and let me know what other looks you'd like to see down in the comments. If you already follow me on social media, you'll know that I'm temporarily going to be cutting down to new videos every other week. My allergies have been killing me lately. I actually had to record this look twice because my eyes were watering so badly. So I appreciate your patience during these trying times. Thanks for watching! You can find a product list in the description box below. Presto. Alright, give them both treats.